Get dunked. Alrighty, mic check, 1, 2, 3. Alright, microphone seems to be picking up. Chat chatting, music is music. Musicking, character is talking, everything seems to be going green. Alright then. I think we're good. Wrong button, hold on. Why are my numlocks turned off? There we go. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Mattoon Corner. I'm your host Mattoon, and welcome to the stream. I hope you're all doing well. Yeah. Sorry if I sound a bit tired. I am tired. I went for a walk before, like an hour before the stream decided to start. I had to rush a bit, but I still managed to make it on time. I'm literally fresh out of the shower. It was good. I should have taken a walk earlier, to be honest. I kind of procrastinated. That's on me. Yeah, I've been trying to go on like daily walks for the sake of my losing a bit of weight. Figured like an hour long walk, more or less. Probably like a little circuit I have around my town. Should be enough to help me at least start losing some weight. So, but yeah. Aside from that, I hope you're all doing well. It's a new day, new stream. Yeah, I'd say things are doing pretty decently on my end. I bought Street Fighter 6 yesterday, so that's on the list of games I want to stream later. But I won't be doing that today just because I'm a bit rusty in terms of Street Fighter. Honestly, I hate links. I find comboing Street Fighter to be very, very cumbersome. But like I gotta get but I know it's just practice and de-rusting essentially. I was pretty good at it in Street Fighter 4, but then I stopped and then you know all that jazz. A lot more music from Speedstar. Ooh, Star Force. I had Leah, the lion one of the Burning Leah one. I think it's called Mega Man Star Force. That was fun. I like that one just because like growing up as a kid, I liked the color red. I liked the color red the most. And plus the lines are just cool. Yeah. Anyways, as you all can tell by the name of the stream, we're gonna be focusing on drawing again today. In particular, we're gonna be focusing on drawing my sprites for my YouTube channel. I plan on basically just doing the same amount of sprites I had originally, though at the same time structure it so I'd be able to structure it so I'd be able to like redraw. I'd be able to tweak whatever I need. I have a few ideas how I'm gonna do this at the very least of Mattoon here. So I will get to that. Let me just boot up Clipseo Paints over here on OBS and we can start. Well, I gotta erase a few things. A lot of stuff I was drawing before. This is the wrong reference picture. Dang it. Hold on. Streaming. Right, I had my old sprite set up as my reference on my new one. Man, Star Wars story is somewhat more mature than ours. I'd agree there, to be honest. I just find the gameplay to be a bit derivative of Battle Network. I feel like Battle Network is a better game, but Star Force has one of the better stories, you know? That's my opinion, though. I've also been miffed that they never finished the English dub. Oop, wrong thing. They never finished the English dub. That was always kind of bugged me a little bit. The English dub of the anime. They only had like 13 episodes, and one of the episodes, and like, because of how they tried dubbing it, they kind of dubbed like 2 episodes of the Japanese anime at once. Because that it made all the things all the structure all funky. It was wild. The English dub on that show was weird. Omega Sis is an absolute mood in that show, though. There we go. That was a more reaction-focused game. Yeah, I know, which kind of felt, which I appreciated how different it was, but at the same time, I feel like Battle Network's focus on strategy was just a better choice in general. That's just me though. Yeah. Anyways, I had to open up. Well, how many sprites do I have on? How many? I meant to make a handful, like a plane of sprites because of this. So where is it? The Mattoon Corner. I got it all the way back to my sprite thing. Way back where? Sprites. Okay, how many sprites did I make for Mattoon? That's a lot of sprites. One... Until I had 31 different sprites, but not all of them were exactly winners. Oh god, this art style is so funky. Ah well, I can work with this. It's an annoyed sprite, open mouth, closed mouth. A lot of these have just variations of having my mouth open or closed. Alright, that said, I also already finished up the desk redesign. So sweet. Oh, you got to watch a wedding stream today. Oh, nice! We got married. A lot of people seem to be liking that Marcus doodle I did. That was a fun one. Stan VA and Vale, friend of a friend. Oh, neat. Okay, I think I got about just about everything. As you can see, I also updated the desk. I figured I'd try to do something like fake some of the fake perspective here. That's a little something a little neat. Make it look more wooden, like a little science strap around it. Now for myself and Adam. I'm also trying this at 4K resolution, though I'm gonna render my videos at 1080p just to make it a bit easier on myself. Because I only have 1080p monitor, so I can't really do 4K reliably. But it's easier for me to draw in 4K, you know. I just had to scale down my the drawings in Premiere by 50%. It's fine. Yeah, first of all, I'm just gonna draw Mattoon as like a base. So then I'm basically gonna chop Mattoon up into five different pieces here. I'm gonna draw his torso, wrong color. So I'm gonna have one layer for his torso, one layer for his arm, one layer for each arm, his head, and then his face. And so the head and face are gonna be basically one separate thing, basically, or basically gonna be one thing. So 4 different layers on this. First, I'm just gonna try and sketch out how he looks in general, and then we can get to trying to separate things properly. I'm also not gonna draw his legs because he's behind the table. Honestly, drawing his legs in hindsight was kind of silly. I should have structured it so that I wouldn't need to. The less I need to draw, the better, basically. You know. As well as use the Puyo Puyo drawing I did as also a bit of reference. I tweaked his color palette a bit for that one just because I was doing the colored line art thing. Yeah. Alright, what do we got here so far then? Alright, enough stalling, let's get to work. I'm not gonna do the smug expression first, I'm just gonna draw him. Like big ol' circular eyes. I think my best decision was just drawing myself with Pac-Man eyes. They're fun. And the big ol' eyebrows. I'm also not going to shade. I'm actually debating that. I don't think I should shade these just because I feel like that'll just take up some time. Also, if I do shade them, I'm just gonna use a singular shade. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna see what I do later. I'll look into that later. Hey man, want to see a silly OC of a Buds? Sure. You can tag me in the server. Here's the thing, I'm also gonna like draw like his neck, like ending here more or less. Just so I'll be able to like draw his head and his body separately, you know? That's how I can also be able to like angle his head if I need to. Let's see what we got. Dave the dummy. Oh, he looks fun. Hey, he's like a crash test dummy. Neat. The dummy is a famous crash test model robot from Soul Industries who was originally the prize of a heist made by the Snake Eyes villain team. Okay, there's some deep lore here I'm not getting. That's cool. Summer League's OCT. Oh, this is an OCT. Neat. Yeah, that's a lot. Wow. Let's go. TLDR, Dave is a dummy, but a lovable robot who cares positively for a group full of baddies. With a skeleton outlaw as boss. Oh, nice. Sounds fun. He's like a family since they basically adopted him. Aw, that's cute. Found family is always a good trope. Oh, Jesus Christ! I just realized on the Puyo Puyo drawing, I forgot to draw I forgot to draw like the coat, the coat part of the coat. Shoot, hey, like these. I always forget what this is called, but I forgot to draw on the other one. Man, at least an easy tweak. Reference on the Monkey Wrench series. Oh, nice. I forgot to draw this on the Puyo Puyo thumbnail. Oh well. The bonk. Yes, the bonk one. Yeah. I appreciate you giving me the idea, Star. So yeah, I'm just basically gonna draw the thing like this. And the way I'm gonna draw his arm, I'm gonna basically kind of like I'm basically gonna like not line this area for the arm, but I'm just gonna keep it like colored in, just to make it a bit easier on myself. Yeah. Booger fell on my tablet. Ew. Ah, poor baby. Yeah, I added it. Like, it's not gonna. Let's be real. It's probably not gonna show up very well on the thumbnail, especially if someone's watching on like mobile or something. But I figured I'd add it. Why not? Is there filled with some big OCT participants? It's shocking that my shenanigans allow me to befriend them. Hey, nice. Always nice when I always like how OCTs really do end up being like a big community thing. It's really nice. I've been in a writing OCT before. I didn't really yet get very far in it. Because my writing at the time honestly sucked. So, you know. I do wish I could probably I could have had a bit more effort back then. But it is what it is, you know. The writing league, funnily enough. Oh, nice. Like, yeah, like, I'm not gonna draw his legs. I'm gonna cut it off, like, right here, more or less. Just to make it a bit easier on myself, so I don't have to line the entire thing. Plus, no one's gonna see underneath this thing. Plus, it gives me a chance to, like, do a joke where he, like, goes off screen, and suddenly there's no legs. So, that'll be fun. is it always like a smile that I end up struggling with? It's literally just 2 lines, or sometimes a line, depending on how I draw it. Take a read at some of the comics from the OCT of ours. Oh, I'll give it a look then, when I can. Always haven't seen new comics. OCTs are always fun. What is this? Hold on. Alright, back to work. Can't forget the hat. I'm gonna draw the hat as a separate object too, just to be safe. The hat's gonna be underneath the face layer, but like, yeah, so it's safe to have it as its own separate thing. Okay, here's I should probably like shrink down his body a little bit, just a little, so I can be able to fit the hat comfortably. Yeah, then I'm gonna draw the hat as its own thing on the. Well, yeah, maybe I should just like draw. Yeah, I'm just gonna draw the hat on top of the thing. I don't think I'm gonna do anything as dynamic enough to like have the hat flying off. And even then, I'd probably have to like make unique sprites for more stuff than that, anyways. It's fine as is. Hello. Hey. Nice. There we go. Let's shrink this thing. His arm looks a bit lanky. Let's shrink it a little bit right there. That's better. Ooh, ping me. Oh wait, no, it's literally just one of my friends. My friend has a bot in her server that every hour, not every hour, every day at a certain hour, it tells everyone to drink water. So, may as well. Ah. The sweet ambrosia of water. I'm gonna make one thing as like a base. So, call this. Actually, no, I'm gonna structure this a bit differently. I'm gonna make a torso and make different versions of the torso, essentially. And make different versions of the left arm, different versions of the right arm, etc., etc. And then I can just turn on to make customize it a bit like that, you know? So hide this, hide Adam. It's gonna be a bit different than how I usually structure these things. On the side, I think I've decided I'm gonna say if, just because I'm honestly not all there yet. If I ever do decide to focus on voiceover, I plan on having my pen name be Matt V. The Toon V artist at this point kind of feels more like it's like my name is Matt V. So I may as well just take it, you know? Yeah, this is where the head's gonna be. Keep the my room is genuinely an oven. So honestly, like, okay, I live I have a room of my apartment. In my apartment, I have me and my little brother. We sleep in the same room. So we have it's a small room, so we have to put 2 beds. His bed isn't even really a bed. It's like one of those folding chairs that turns into a bed. So it's honestly super tight. We have my desk with my computer, all our game systems, a TV, and my little brother's laptop. My computer makes a lot of heat because it's an RTX. Of course, it's gonna make heat. His computer is also an RTX, so that's also a lot of heat generated out there. Not only do I have to keep the window closed, it's very crowded. Not only do I have to keep the windows closed, to help with noise from outside, just human contact is hot basically. It's crowded, and quite honestly, with the heat wave coming through, it makes this place very, very hot. You know, this room ends up being the hottest room in the house. I forgot to sketch the bow tie. I'm an idiot. No wonder something felt weird. I gotta finish lining this. I gotta forget the bow tie. It's literally his main thing. And a hat. Man, I feel ashamed. Bow ties are cool. I failed you, bow ties. We have to line this. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the hat on a separate layer. Who pinged me? That was Naomi. Da. Ooh, ping me. Oh, more music from Sprites. Oh boy, at this point I can just make Devaman. At this point we can just make a new playlist for my streams at this point. Yeah, ta ta. Hold on. Almost for date. Hold on. Let me check it out. Ooh, Sonic Shuffle. Always being that OST is pretty good. Forum Island, Kid Icarus, KOF. Can't recognize what's the second one. Was this little... And Klonoa. Very nice. So far, so good. Hey, looking nice. Actually, I don't like how the smile came out. It's always a smile. So simple, but so tricky to get right. Yeah, well. That's better. Sorry about that, just checking a few messages. Back to work. Today's not super chatty, all things considered. Mostly just me focusing on getting this done. At least a base so I can work on this next bit more next week. I hope to be able to get the. I hope to be basically have the video almost finished by next week. But I won't be uploading until I get the other two finished. I also figured I'd just get the sprites done fast. I don't like how this hat's looking. Yeah, I like something. Alright. I think this thing should be more centered, like the hat, the brim of the hat. I like this is. There we go. If I was shuffling the OST, I did shuffle the OST every time. I have it set to shuffle. Like I don't have like a on loop. It's shuffle. I always have it set to shuffle. Yeah, I just have a pretty small playlist. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like 30 songs here. It's not a lot. All things considered. I need to get more. Hey, Alien Hominid, thank you kindly for the gift sub. Reading our streamers. Hey, thank you kindly. And now for the other arm. Yeah, there we go. There we go. It's the boy. At least most of them. It's most of the boy. I might as well some flat. I think I am just do some like basic shading. Kind of like how my avatar is now. Probably just no highlights. I think the highlights probably a bit overkill. Do just the following. Yep. Wrong button. I already have the rip open. What am I doing? There we go. In this case, I'm not gonna do like the color tweak I did on my avatar that you see me speaking with right now. Basically, I like to tweak the colors of the shading colors when I just use a multiplayer layer. Because of this is gonna be used, and because I want to be able to make a lot of these fast, I'm not gonna do that. Same reason I'm not gonna add like any ambient occlusion, anything like that. Just simple. Nice and simple. Short and sweet. Run. Where am I? There we go. Short and sweet. I'll do this one first, just because it's much different. Myself, do it again. Fair enough. Let's see what we got. Okay, Ace Attorney Investigations 2. Very nice. Ooh, Battle Network this is the DS one. Nice. Monster Hunter Stories, Mario Party 6, always fun. And Pilot Wings. Ah, Pilot Wings. Pilot Wings is short and simple. I've always had fondness for it, even if it's something too special, you know? Speaking of Pilot Wings, actually, I have enough to be able to, I think I can afford my NSO subscription again. I'm kind of reserved on that, because I did get paid. I did get paid from a commission I was waiting on for a bit. I am happy about that, but not sure if I want to waste my money on that stuff right now. Hey, perfect. Let's... I hit the caps lock button, didn't I? Yes, I did. As always, folks, label your layers. Saves you a lot of headache. There we go. Now he's got to finish the head. This is funny to me. I don't know, it just looks funny to me, you know? Ah, what the? Why you Urple? Why was I Thanos? Why did he look like Thanos for a second? That was my mistake, my bad. Oh, forgot to do the selection thing here. And music variety in game is pretty vast. All good. Like my taste in music just tends to be if it has a catchy melody, it's good by me, you know. My favorite character from the Street Fighter series and sub-franchises? I think in particular in terms of Street Fighter, I'm very basic. Honestly, I do like Ryu. I like Ryu as like Mr. Fighting Game. He's very simple, but I do really like him. If I were to pick my favorite character of all the characters, though, I'm gonna say Dudley. I really like Dudley. Like he's a charming boxer character. He's super fun. He's super cool. He's super fun in the games he's in. I think Dudley's probably my favorite Street Fighter character. Also, I'm gonna keep this little spot. It's very clear, obvious. So if I ever need to erase it, if I draw him without the hat, hey! Oof. Okay, I'm good. My bad. Yeah, I gotta keep the spot over here so with the hat. But if I ever need to like draw him without the hat, I can just erase it just fine. That's a cool choice. Yeah, I love Dudley. He's cool. Next, let me just do the face already when we're here. Let's see. Thank you, Speed Star. Okay, Bush and Ryu characters are all my fave, but outside of Luke and Jamie are very fun. Are very fun. I really like them as like the new pro tags. They're basically just game's version, the Street Fighter 6's, the new generation's version of Ken and Ryu. I really do like them. The amount of shipping they got because of that one funny ending interaction, that was really funny. I do like seeing them think. I like Kimberly as like their third one too. That's very cute. I find it very cute. I find JP to be a really cool villain too. And hey, I guess technically now I can say Terry is my favorite Street Fighter character. I guess I can say Terry's my favorite Street Fighter character. God, I still can't believe that's actually real. Terry freaking Bogarts in Street Fighter. I still can't believe it. Here's the thing, unlike before, I'm gonna only add like shade his eyebrows. I'm not gonna shade his eyes because I feel like adding purple to his eyes would just make it look weird. For the rest of his outfit, sure, but not his eyes. These are good boys and girls of all ages. Nope. Not Street Fighter. God, RE Engine Mai is going to destroy the internet. RE Engine Mai is going to wreck the internet, genuinely. It will be a glorious day. It'll be the closest we've ever come to world peace. What? Yes, the booba. Oh, the Mai fans are gonna be so fiending, 100%. It's gonna be disgusting, but I won't be able to look away. The funniest thing is, looking at how she's drawn in like the promo art, she doesn't look as voluptuous as usual. Like, obviously, they know Mai is supposed to be hot. She can be kind of eye candy. This is very funny. I also find it funny the people who have no idea about Fatal Fury. I've actually noticed that it's a small amount of people, but like some people who don't know anything about Street Fighter or Fatal Fury in general. Some people were shipping Terry and Mai when Mai is absolutely in love with Andy, Terry's brother. It's just kind of funny to me, you know. That's how like someone looking in doesn't really get it, but like if you know a bit more of like the actual lore, how it kind of gets all wacky, you know. It's just kind of funny in my opinion. There we go. That's the Mattoon base. So I'll be using for the rest to make more sprites. It's a-okay. And it looks closer to how my avatar looks. A little different. Maybe the eyes. I can probably round out the eyes about here. Yeah, I'd probably do that. Why not? Just round out his eye a little bit up top. There we go. And that's Mattoon. Mattoon behind the desk. Oh, it feels just like home. This feels just like I'm watching my videos again. This is amazing. And adjust him a little bit to the side. Perfect. Now I gotta start doing Adam. So, Adam redesign, essentially. You know, do his idea from the top. Because I need a good reference of him. Adam, for those who don't know, he's essentially just a little robot companion I made years ago. When I basically at the time, my YouTube videos, I didn't have a microphone. My microphone had broken, so I had to run. I looked up one of those like those AI those like text to speech thing. I won't say AI because it really wasn't. It was just one of those text to speech old bots, ones that are like very clearly robotic. So I kind of just used that and I made like a little robot companion for myself. This is him. Hell, this is Adam. Nice and simple. I'd really tried to simplify him for the YouTube videos, but honestly, I think I'm gonna try and make him a bit more, just a bit better, you know. Lemon Lion, please don't disintegrate in the chat. I just cleaned there. Come on. Alright, what time is it? It is 9:17. We got... Gonna work on Adam next. Also, we're doing pretty well. Yeah. Back to work it go, I suppose. Because I already sketched out did matte, I might as well just do blue with matte. I like sketching with blue, in case you haven't noticed. Blue's just my go-to color. I don't really like sketching with black. I just feel like I don't know, it just feels harsh, you know? Or I just basically just drew like a screen here, but I gotta make it like a proper camera lens. So, 2 circles. I tried a World Tour mode? No. The only thing I did, I just booted up train mode, and I just messed around with Ed and Akuma. That's pretty much all I did. And Akuma and Ryu. Ryu, because I figured he is... Well, it's Ryu. I figured I'd just do a basic character. I just played around with train mode, and I started doing Ed's combo trials. Once again, I am reminded I despise links in fighting games. I find links very annoying to deal with. But I will say Street Fighter 6 does have a lot of very good frame data tools in training mode and in combo trials. So I was at the very least able to like do more combos. I'm pretty sure I'm on like the 8th. I'm not on like the 8th or 9th intermediate combo with Ed. I'm good thing about Ed is that a lot of Ed's moveset is very much it has a bit of cancel focus to it, so I very much appreciate that. Like, I like how Ed felt familiar to me, because like I always knew from just like playing and seeing his gameplay that I would like Ed. Ed just looks. I like playing Dudley, and even though Ed's a much different kind of boxer, I knew he would be a lot of fun. Yeah, I knew he'd be a lot of fun. I also really like how like they gave him like a proper like command moveset instead of like Street Fighter 5. Street Fighter 5, like his old moveset, the way his old inputs are basically the modern controls, which I do appreciate. But like I do really enjoy how he plays. Ryu's changed? Yes, he has. Like, I'm not saying he hasn't, but Ryu, even though he has changed, it's still Ryu. Like, let's be real. I don't think they'll ever be able to like make Ryu too complex for people to play, you know? He'll always be Mr. Fighting Game, Mr. Shoto, easy to pick up and play. If you know how to do, you can Fireball, you can Hadouken, you can Shoryuken. Yeah, that's Ryu. Pick him up, you know what you're gonna get. Now he has those like he does have a few new moves, obviously, but like I really do appreciate that. also noticed how Donkey Kick is a special move now. Was that a thing in Street Fighter 5? I didn't play Ryu in CS5. I played G, so. Yes, duh. Alright, just a second. That Hoshigeki move is really cool. Really cool. Yeah, Hoshigeki's a very different move. Different move. It feels a little redundant. I think they just gave that to like round out Ryu's move, because it does feel like everyone got everyone in general has like four or five like main moves basically that they play with. I really appreciate that. The movesets are like super simplified, but they're simple enough to like wrap your head around it. Can I like be like a ball joint like this? Adam's gonna be simpler because he's functionally just going to be one static base. He's functionally gonna be one static base with the eye, and a little hand attachment I'm gonna draw every now and then. So for like the hand I have had in mind for him is gonna be the same one I usually drew for him before. So where is it? This time I gotta like think of how it's gonna work. So it goes, and like the hand right here. So like a cartoonish glove right here. Like a cartoonish glove like that. I just found it like silly. This guy with Microsoft with text to speech Daniel, just with a little cartoony hand. That latest SF3 theme can make it in 6, purely due to sample licensing. It's fair. Like, obviously the characters are gonna get unique themes regardless, but like, that also makes sense because I noticed a lot of like old African-based characters inspired by Africa. They use like a lot of like generic sounds, like generic sounds and that kind of stuff. Like they use a lot of sounds that like they were sampled off certain things, and certain things you can't sample without proper permission. And sometimes that permission is very hard to get. It's wild. Like, honestly, licensing of samples and that kind of stuff, it's generally all over. It's generally even more bonkers than just licensing a song. No Shenlong rumors. Oh yes, 100%. The Shenlong rumors. Hold on, my bad. Yeah, the whole Shenlong thing was basically the original hoax about Ryu's master, right? Then he eventually came to Gouken. Shenlong was also a playable character in that. I think he was a character in the Street Fighter the movie game. I'm mistaken. Like a joke version of him. Hey, Joe, come here. Look at this. I'm gonna show my little brother meme. Hold on. That's a Boot Hill meme from Honkai Star Rail. And now we cut the 6. I should give him an asshole. Oh yeah. Isn't there like an NPC named Shenlong in the game? I think I read that somewhere. Yeah. Nice. Or at least we came a long way. I'm just glad Capcom was more willing to like reference a lot of stuff in Street Fighter 6 than they have been before. Like Cammy's level 2. What the? Cammy's level 2 super was just a reference to the old movie, movie OVA thing, which honestly, in terms of being canon, it's absolutely not canon, but like it's very funny. I wonder if Capcom is ever going to commit to making Akuma Ryu's dad. Like that's one piece of Street Fighter lore I'm not sure they'll ever like commit to it, you know? Like it's kind of weird. As much of a long way as bringing Yoretsu back in full physical capacity. As a non-playable, sure, but you can fight him. Hey, that is cool. I do like how we've effectively confirmed that Street Fighter is basically the hub. Street Fighter is effectively the hub of a lot of Capcom series. Like, we've connected Strider to the Street Fighter universe. We connected rival schools. We've connected Final Fight. We've connected so much stuff to Street Fighter. Oh, that police girl! That police girl from Street Fighter 5. I like her. The one with the Brooklyn accent. I like her. Lucia, I think her name was. I like her. She was fun. I wish we got to see her more. Like Street Fighter, there are a lot of stuff I don't like about Street Fighter 5. Like, I think the art style is kind of bad. Like, that's not exactly a hot take. Like, Street Fighter 5 looks weird to me. Like, it kind of looks like a weird clay thing they tried doing, but it didn't really work very well. Like a mixture of trying to be clay and super realistic at the same time. But they did do a lot of really, really cool stuff with Street Fighter 5. I will admit that. I like Dhalsim's new design with the beard. I think it's obviously the best look he's ever had. Laura was actually incredible. I like how they made Cody the mayor. I like how they made Cody the mayor of Metro City now. It's really nice. That's a really cool evolution of his character. I like that we got to see Alex again after so long. That was really fun. Ah! I drank water too fast. Ah! It spilled on my face. Someone went in my nose. No! Ah, this is painful. Ah. I'm okay. Just Jesus. Ow. That hurt. Shame on me for trying to drink. Oh well. But yeah, like Lucia was a very fun addition. What's his name? It's like, it starts with a Z, but the guy who's basically Strider. The guy who's like an old man who turns into Strider. It's like, he's the first Strider. That's amazing. We connected Strider to Street Fighter. Yeah, Zeku. That's just amazing. Are you telling me that Strider is years and years and years in the future of Street Fighter? That's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. A stance change character in Street Fighter 5. That's awesome. Rashid honestly was just fun. I think Rashid was honestly just one of the better Street Fighter newcomers in general. Minot was cute, but honestly, hot take, I don't really find Minot all that interesting, to be honest. She's just a less fun Rose to me. And that's kind of sad. Like, I know she's kind of meant to be like Rose's next gen replacement, but I never really saw the appeal. That's a me thing though. She's cute, but I'll give her that. I'm indifferent to Minot. I think Fong is my favorite out of the base quartet. That's a hot take. Ironically, yeah, Fong is just weird. Like, I don't hate Fong. I think it was good to have like a really weirdo character. But I do think I don't really have like any strong opinions on Fong, to be honest. I do think he was not what Street Fighter needed at the time. I do like him, but I wouldn't feel bad if he wasn't in the game either, you know? He was made kind of cooler on 6. Yeah, because of Aki. He retroactively was made cooler with Aki. Same way how Balrog was retroactively made a bit more of an actual good dad with Ed. It's kind of surprising. Like, everything we kind of figured kind of showed that like Balrog and Ed were on bad terms. Almost kind of like in somewhat bad terms. But then Street Fighter 5 comes out and like, no, Ed says that he wasn't we butt heads a lot, but no, he was a good dad. That was kind of sweet. I was not expecting Balrog of all characters to be a good dad, you know? As an aside, I'm actually kind of interested to see how much character alignments kind of shifted over time in Street Fighter. Because way back when, Zangief was considered a villain. Like, he appeared as in Wreck-It Ralph. Street Fighter 2 Zangief shows up in Wreck-It Ralph as a bad guy for a reason. Like, Zangief was classified as a villain. come Street Fighter 5, he starts being classified more and more as a protagonist. As like one of the heroes, you know? That's funny. Jury's classified as kind of like an anti-hero right now. But then he learned to weaponize his taunts in 5. The most interesting thing to me in Street Fighter 5 about Street Fighter 5, Dan, was the fact that he wasn't a joke character. He was a legit playable character. Like, yeah, he was still silly and goofy. That's his shtick. But like, he was an actual character. Funny enough, it's giving the opponent more meter. Yeah, like it's kind of a balance thing, a funny balancing thing he has. It does give the opponent more meter, but like you can actually play him well. He can actually fight, do a good fight. It was very funny how they made Seth. They brought back Seth and they made him a woman in that game. That was very funny. But because to be fair, yes, Seth is like a robot body, like he's one of Bison's failed doll bodies. Meaning his joke of being a punching bag evolved. Yeah, it was just basically an evolution of that. Sagat coming back with a freaking tiger next to him was awesome. And of course, we can't forget the best Street Fighter character ever, the best character from Street Fighter. The best character ever added to Street Fighter in the history of Street Fighter. I'm not even kidding, he's my favorite Street Fighter 5 character, and one of my favorite characters ever, and I'm sad because we're probably never going to see him again. I wish G came to Street Fighter 6. I'm sad because he's never going to be relevant again. That guy is never gonna be relevant ever again, and it makes me sad. Man, you have a whole game whose online play involves a Brown being connected all over the world, and you don't put the president of the world in the game? Man, he's never gonna be relevant again. G was just Q. G is just Q. I have no idea. Q was already bonkers. There's no explanation for what he is, and I don't mind that. But like, then they bring G in the middle, and it's like, wait, are these two connected? Like, what is going on? Man, I'm just sad. President of the world. Wait, is it? Okay, yeah, the hat was being clipped. It had the thing on. That's why. I really honestly like Khan coming back from 4, Necro 2. Necro would be fun. The Khan was always kind of weird to me. I wouldn't mind Abel coming back, to be honest. Like Abel, you know, from Street Fighter 4. I think he'd be pretty good. To be fair, Manon has a bit of Abel in her kit, but like I wouldn't mind Abel coming back. Sakura's definitely inevitable DLC. Sakura's way too popular for them not to add eventually to the game. Like, generally, if they don't add Asakura, I'll be surprised. Like, Sakura's just way too popular of a character to not be added like that, you know? Now, here's honestly my tinfoil hat. Not this E3, probably not this E3, probably not this Evo, but next Evo, we might very well see... I don't want to make any claims. I'm really hopeful we might see a new Marvel vs. Capcom. Because, like, man, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is free. We're getting that collection. You bet I'm buying that collection. I played Marvel vs. Capcom 2 once in my life. I'm terrible at that game, but you bet I'm gonna stream it when it comes out. I'm gonna buy the Steam and Switch version. Steam version just for playing here on Steam on stream. Switch version just to play on my TV. And because I just want to be able to like own a physical copy of the game, you know? Was of all non-playable characters, now is at the top. Of course, because people love Sakura. Like she's one. Like here's the thing. Street Fighter is kind of bad when it comes to evolving character stories. Street Fighter is very, very bad when it comes to like continuing character stories. I'm gonna be very honest. Like Street Fighter 6 is the most we've gotten because it's canonically the latest in the timeline. But like even then, it's not much. Let's be real. Makoto, not Makoto. Ryu's still doing his thing. He's still walking. He may not be fighting the Satsui no Hado anymore, but like he's still just looking for stronger guys to fight. Ken is in a really interesting spot. I'll admit that. Guile's still kind of just trying to be the soldier he is. Chun-Li is a mom, basically. Same thing as she was in Street Fighter 4. Akuma is Akuma. Like, not really much I can comment about that, you know? I do like how Akuma just feels like he's a Sekiro character now, but like it's generally pretty fun. Ken's an action movie saying right now, yeah, and like you can tell it's eating away at the guy a little bit. The fact that he's on the run, that he has to be on the run, has to be away from his family, but like he still can at the end of the day. He looks like a hobo because he's laying low. God, I remember seeing so many people worried Ken was like depressed as all heck. He kinda is because of what's happening to him, but like everyone thought he like wouldn't even be able to like throw a Hadouken anymore. That he'd be like a joke character. Akuma is winding down. Yeah, you can tell Akuma is conflicted about it, to be honest. Like he still wants to extend past his humanity and be the ultimate Shin Akuma evil. Like you can tell he wants to be more than what a human being. But seeing even Ryu like try to tone it down, it's like it's messing with him basically. Like it's in an ironic way. Out of everyone, Akuma seems to not like change. Like, out of everyone, he feels like he's the one most fixated on how things were, which kind of feels very funny. It's not bad, mind you. I think it's a really good direction to take with the character. This is very interesting. Looks like the cast actually showed their lives inside the fight. Very much so. I still found it hilarious when we found out that JP used to be Shadowloo's accountant, and everyone was like, Jesus Christ, if Bison was that evil, imagine his tax man. I like how they, yeah, look a little bit down. Pretty much. I kind of hope we get our Rainbow Mika back, to be honest. I remember before I was there before Mika's super got censored. Like, I remember the original version had her, you could like very clearly see her smacking her butt. They changed the camera angle for that one. I remember that. I remember that. I was there for that. I remember the controversy. Like, don't get me wrong, her super was still very funny, but you know, Julia route? Maybe. Like, toning down her, like, redesigner? Eh. I feel like Mika's too, yeah, Julia from Tekken, her original, wasn't her original design, like, very much kind of like an Indio stereotype, and they changed her to be more like a, nature activist gal? Or am I thinking of something else? I think I'm thinking of something else. I barely know Tekken. I have Tekken 7. I have. Let me see how much time I have in Tekken 7. Actually, let me see this. Hold on. How much time does Mattoon have in Tekken 7? The answer is 53 minutes. I know nothing of Tekken. I'm not a Tekken player. I've tried to get into it. I've had friends tell me to try to get into it. It's not for me. Dreamer Girl. Yeah, originally she was, like, Julia was in older Tekken games, wasn't she? It's like, her design was very different. I'm pretty sure it wasn't it? Yeah, she was. She was a bit. She had like a weird like Native American thing to her, and they changed her to be well cuter, basically. Yeah. And that road, Mika and Rashid will be fast friends. Probably. Thing is, I think Mika's too abrasive to be a streamer. To be honest, I feel like she'd probably break a camera. I do like how Rashid's 6, if only because he now carries the streamer characterization. Yeah, it makes sense. He was always kind of like a tech guy, like a guy who liked to enjoy like his tech. He even, apparently, according to his butler, even trolled people a lot. He was always like a tech guy, like an internet guy. So it makes, in my opinion, it made sense for him to try to like stream his like escapades. Which inspired my Sonos OC and Storyboard. Hey, nice. Instead of doing like a thing, I'm gonna do this. Wrong, late. There we go. Also, his outfit 3. Honestly, I don't really like his outfit 3. I think it looks kind of weird. Kind of weird. It looks kind of weird. I don't think his color works green. Here's the thing. I don't think green is a good color. I like green. I made Miles for a reason. I don't think green works with Rashid. I think that's my only issue. So if I ever play with that, if I ever get that outfit, I'm gonna play with the white color on it. I just think it looks better. I don't think green works with Rashid. That's all. That's generally my only complaint. Oop, I forgot to erase something over here. The bias with green colors, which makes sense, man. Don't worry. Like, I like green too, so don't worry. Da. And now for the arm. Etsu went from generic point of 1 to old friend of Ryu's who got kicked out of his workplace. Ah, poor guy. Honestly, Street Fighter 1, throwback sounds pretty interesting to me. Like, Street Fighter 1, for the longest time, all they really took from it was, like, Gen, I think his name was, this guy in purple, Sagat and Ryu, and Ken, too, but, like, still. Street Fighter 1's just a very interesting piece of gaming history, you know? Not a lot of stuff came from Street Fighter 1 specifically because it was so rushed. Street Fighter 2 was when fighting games themselves really got big. And of course, we also have on the other side, we have Fatal Fury, which is a much different game, but was essentially also like an alternate take on Street Fighter 1, on Street Fighter 2. It was Fatal Fury, despite the popular belief at the time, was not simply a clone of Street Fighter 2. It was by essentially like a split timeline almost. Both of them had SF1 devs on them, so that was really interesting. That's Adam, at least line art wise. I guess color's done. And color-wise, basically just gonna be the same as before. Maybe some slight color tweaks. Yeah, probably gonna tweak his colors ever so slightly. He looked kind of like he was really very weird color-wise. Alright then. Still want it to be effectively like a bluish color, but still. Or I also used to like give him like bolts, but I decided not to do that with his old design. I'm not gonna do it here either. This makes more sense for him to be kind of like shaped like this, because before it was kind of like twisted metal. It's kind of weird. You know, it works best like this. Join now. Hello, by the way. Hey, Maxler. Happy to have you here. I'm doing good. I'm just drawing the sprites I'm gonna use for my YouTube videos. This is me, obviously, and this is my little robot assistant I tend to make. Maybe I made the nose a little small, but I'll fix that later. Never mind. I'm gonna fix that right now as well. Somebody. Yeah, it's Adam. Adam essentially, that's what I describe. How do I describe Adam? Adam is essentially a little robot, like I said, way back when, I basically made Adam because I needed a my microphone was broken at the time, so I needed like something kind of like mull people over. So for one video, I basically, instead of myself, I made like a text-to-speech robot using what's it called, text-to-speech Daniel to basically read a script for me, and I became Adam. That's better. Kind of tournament. Billy had this looking. Hey, thank you kindly. Honestly, well, I'm only gonna be streaming for about another few, like 15 minutes, just enough time to finish coloring the little robot buddy. But don't worry, I appreciate you tuning in, though, man. Always a pleasure. Won't be today, but I do plan on streaming Street Fighter V eventually. I spend most of the day just in training mode with Ed and trying to do his combo trials. Honestly, yeah, I'm really rusty when it comes to Street Fighter. Like really rusty. I've never been really good with links. The most I've Street Fighter 6, not 5, 6. Not as if 5, 6. I mean 6. I meant, my bad. Yeah. Sorry, when I'm drawing, I tend to be hyper-focused, so my brain goes all over the place. My bad. But yeah, like, I plan on, streaming that eventually. Just want to get more practice in. Honestly, I've been getting better, and I'm glad that Street Fighter 6 has a lot of tools to help like get proper frame data for getting links down right. And like a lot of this is gonna end up being muscle memory and just feeling it out. I gotta teach you that if you will let me. No bad. I know I saw the tweet. Yeah. Maxler's follows me on Twitter. He saw that. Like, yeah, I was on Fanatical. I like to go there to check out deals, and I saw Street Fighter 6 Deluxe Edition, $35. I like the game. I want to get the game for now. That was honestly a steal. Like honestly, all the stuff for deals for Street Fighter 6 is stupidly expensive. Honestly, I like Street Fighter 6, but just one glance at like the microtransaction BS it has, yeah, that's a little annoying. Like, I understand why I have to make a return, but you know. That's a 6 for 90 there. Good choice, honestly. Yeah, I love to get stuff on Fanatical. I got The Witcher there from Fanatical too. I got plenty of good deals there. Microtransactions are atrocious. Yeah, I just can't defend anything about microtransaction related about this game. Like, genuinely, it's absurd. It sucks because Street Fighter 6 does everything else so well, but man. The season pass? It's a $5 entry, so it wasn't bad at least. No, I don't mean the season pass. I don't mean like the DLC passes, because that makes sense. I don't mean like the battle pass system they have. Like a battle pass system, I can accept a battle pass system. I play Multiverses, I play Fortnite, I play a bunch of games with battle passes. I'm fine with battle passes. I actually think battle passes are a very fun kind of progression system. I don't think battle passes are bad. My issue is how much stuff is available in Street Fighter. How much stuff is available in Street Fighter 6 that you need to use purchasable currency that you can't get with just like in-game currency. It needs to be. Jesus Christ, it's so annoying. There's just so much stuff in that. It's absurd. And not only that, some of the prices for skins for your avatar are absurd. Like, I wasn't playing at the time, but I heard how expensive the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were. That was stupid. Capcom makes so much money already. Jesus Christ. It's here. I knew it. I saw it. Ugh. Sorry I had to deal with that man. And I was miffed. Like, genuinely, I would have loved, I would love to get Raphael. $7 for one of the masks, there which are 4, and 50s for a costume, which again there were 4. Yeah. Same thing when when Nintendo has not Nintendo. Capcom has a very, very predatory. Like, here's the thing, Capcom makes very good games. Their games are probably the best they've ever been in years. I don't like Capcom's monetization, because even Dragon Dog's, like, they add microtransactions in games that don't even need them. Like in Devil May Cry 5 or even Dragon Dogma, they sell stuff that you can get in game just fine, just by playing the game, but just you can top off like extra $5. That is scummy. That is just scummy. And Street Fighter 6 is the worst of it because it's stuff that people actively want. Yeah. I didn't get any of the costumes of what the version I bought. It's fine because like I got the DLC characters. I can play Akuma, I can play Ed and stuff. But I didn't get any of their costumes. Which I'm fine not getting the costume for Ed. I don't think it. Honestly, DLC character costume 3 weren't as good as I like. But like, man, I would like the costume 2s. I would like anything more. Man, I can't complain because I got a good deal at the end of the day. But man. Street Fighter 6 is a good game at the end of the day, but Capcom's monetization will always be the absolute worst thing about playing that game currently, and it's very sad. I honestly hope to get some fighting game. Say I use Ed costume 2, but 2 is awful. Aw, man, I honestly think Ed's costume 2 is like his best one. Like, I just like the scrappy boxer look, you know? Like, I just like it looks like he comes straight off Rocky, that kind of stuff. I think he looks fantastic in costume 2. Like, honestly, I like his costume 3 because it fixed my issues he had in Street Fighter 5. I think his Street Fighter 5 design kind of sucky. And his costume 1, it's fine. It's a good look. But I honestly think he looks best with costume 2. I think it makes him look like a scrapper. His hoodie's like cut at the arms. Looks weird. That's fair. I think they honestly just did that for better legibility, to be honest. I feel like with the way his hoodie is, it would just reads a bit better. It makes him look like an edgelord and a half. I mean, it's Ed, so like, that's kind of part of the package. Let's be real. Alright, that's the thing. Onto the eye. Ed is not actually a bad guy, fun fact. Just traumatized. Yeah, I know. I was actually commenting with Speedstar how I found it very interesting how even in his story, it even goes back to tell us that even Balrog was not that bad of a wasn't a very bad dad to him either. I actually really tried to help him. It was very interesting, you know. Then he says, "I like you when he beats DJ." Like I said, Ed's not a bad guy. He's just a bit edgy. He's just a little rough around the edges. He's a good guy. Like, currently the only evil character we have in, generally the only, straight up evil character we have in Street Fighter now is JP, to be honest. Because, like, Bison is amnesiac, and according to him, he's just, according to the lore now, he's just violent. He's not exactly evil. He's just very violent, from what we can tell. Jury is kind of transitioning into, like, is trying to transition into, like, an anti-hero role. I understand. Let me redo this how I did this. People. Jury's hella traumatized. Yeah. Aki's just crazy. It's crazy because she wants to impress her father figure, Fong. And Chun-Li tells Ed he can count on her if she wins. That's cute. Like, yeah, most of the Street Fighter characters honestly aren't on bad terms with each other anymore, which is actually kind of fun. Look, yeah, I'm really excited to see how, from what I understand, the SF6 Bison is just a clone that gains sentience. From what I can understand, yeah, from what I can tell, it does feel a little funny, seeing as he is amnesia. It's not really Bison, just spare body. So he's basically kind of like how Seth was created as a body, but gained his own personality and sentience, almost to an extent. Except this one is not even doesn't even have his own proper personality. He's just like. He doesn't even know what he is. He just gained sentience, and he takes Bison's name for himself. Which is also an interesting take. So, like, yeah, I'm super excited to see where they go with that, you know? And, of course, I'm also excited for Terry. Terry is my absolute most excited character in that game. What's up? Terry will be in World Tour. Oh, yes, he will. Terry and Mai are going to be in World Tour. Oh, Terry Bogard, how I missed you. Let Southtown be the Jersey to Metro City's New York. I know it's supposed to be on the other side of the continent, but Jesus Christ. That mean they would be in the same world now? I guess they are. The same way how Strider, rival schools, and a whole bunch of other Capcom things, but now it's an SNK property. This is awesome. Like Tekken to Street Fighter. Yeah, how Tekken is technically also in the same universe because of us Tekken 7 and Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Even that game is, you know, it has its own caveats. SS6. Street Fighter 6 Season 3, Soul Bad Guy. Oh, that'd be fun. Honestly, with some of the announcements we've been getting recently, I would not be surprised if we get like another big crossover fighting game eventually. Maybe even like a SNK versus Capcom 3, or maybe even, hear me out, Marvel's Capcom 4. I would genuinely love to see it. Man, when the new Marvel collection got announced at a direct, my God, it was the closest we've ever come to world peace. Terry inspired Luke in terms of the design. That makes sense. I can honestly see that. I wonder if Terry's gonna make any references to Ryo with his interaction with Ryu, because like Ryo was essentially made as a response, was essentially also the proto Shoto. So it's kind of funny if Terry makes any references to him. Wait, what if Dan gets in? That would also be very funny. What would Terry say? Oh yeah, because of like SNK and Capcom's like SNK like Capcom's like Shoto War during the that would like Dan was made in response to Ryo because they want to make fun of this show. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's Shotoception. What is with the Shotos? Bro, Robert refs would be sick. Ah, god. Obviously we're gonna get references to Andy because both Maya and Terry are very much. I'm not gonna do this whole propeller thing. Like, obviously they're going to be connected. There's gonna be references to Andy because Terry's brother, Mai's husband, quote unquote. We're gonna obviously get references to that. Imagine if we get imagine if we get references to King of Fighters, King of Fighters, or even references to what's it called, Andy, my share nearly defeated. That'll be fun. I want to be King of Fighters, but I hate the art of fighting. God dang it. I hate that. I hate that I love that. Yeah. We should do this consistently. Why am I struggling with this here? Come on. Leave it like this. I'll probably go back to tweak stuff actually. To be honest, yeah, I can probably do something like this. Make a new layer. Spin. Sorry about that. I had the chat hidden for me. My bad. My brain died. Don't mind me. Am I just listening to something else? I actually have a part of that. Don't mind me. Search James plug for tournament here. Make sure it's not obvious. Wait. Hey, it's actually really cool now. Terry has an English voice actor. He basically confirmed he'll retain his role in SF6 instantly. That's also very cool. Like, honestly, the fact that SNK characters got a voice actor. And also, fun fact. Once again, I was super happy when I saw the Fatal Fury City of the Wolves announcement, the English dub announcement, and when Preacher showed up, I saw my friend Mia voicing her. That was amazing. Not only is my friend Mia voicing a character in Fatal Fury, she is voicing a newcomer. She is the first English voice actress to voice a newcomer in Fatal Fury in over a decade. Yeah, I know Mia Page, the voice of Preacher. She's a pal of mine. We've chatted before. Like, Jesus, when it got announced, I loved it. You what? Yeah, I know Mia. She's a pal. I talked to her. Like, we chatted a little. We chatted a bit. When we found out, I asked her and she confirmed it. She confirmed it. It's honestly really cool. Like, I've asked her for some tips on some some art stuff too, because I have a character like Mia is half blind, like she has a glass eye and she has a limited vision in one eye, and I have a character who's also meant to be like half blind. So I actually asked her some like how she sees, you know. Like, she's legally considered blind, so I figured I'd ask her because I didn't want to be insensitive with a character who has limited vision, you know? Like, yeah, we chatted before. She's a friend of mine. She's an absolute sweetheart. Yeah, for reference. For context, the character of mine, he's basically blind in one eye and has partial vision in the other. I just kind of wanted to, like, get an idea of, like, how a person sees through the world, basically, you know? Like that, you know? She's an absolute sweetheart. She's super fun. And again, she's voicing Preacha, the first newcomer reveal for the game, and the first, like Fatal Fury newcomer we've had in literally years. Like, obviously, it's not the first time, like, Fatal Fury has had an English dub. It had one before. And there was, like, the anime thing, too. But, like, man, it's just cool. Just so cool. I'm so proud of her. How hard did the news? Oh yeah, I'm voicing the new Fatal Fury character hit ya. Like she didn't like tell me. I was like watching the announcement. I saw Mia Page. I was like, wait a second. And I was like, hey, wait a second. Hey, wait a second. I was like, wait, what the heck? What does that mean? Wait, Mia Page. I recognize that name. Hold on. And then I listened to Preacha's voice properly. And I was like, I recognize that voice. Hold the phone here. And yeah, I asked her, and she gave me the confirmation. Yeah, it was her. I am so happy. I have got to draw her sometime. I'm generally slacking in the art department for like fan art stuff, you know. I feel bad. Ah well. Next time. Yeah, I got best now. Cheer, lad. Wish you all the best. You dropped your mouth. I'm sorry. No, you're fine. You're fine. You're all good. Perhaps I'll ask you the story later. All good, folks. Don't worry. You dropped his mouth. But yeah, it was generally a really fun time. Yeah, that's all for now. I suppose that's the base of the designs. I'm probably gonna do something different for the background, to be honest. I'm probably going to actually hold on. I'm gonna do something different here. I finally gave myself a background. I'm just using the Puyo Puyo one, the thumbnail one, as a test, but I am gonna make it like a checkerboard pattern. I got to tweak it though. Man, that's up there. Oh well. Reduce the opacity a little bit just to kind of like make it stand out a bit more. That's good. Alright, let's end. We're gonna end the stream here tonight then. I'm pretty much done everything I want to. I have the base of the sprites done. I can work with this to do my own time tomorrow. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. I'm gonna also open the window bit because Jesus Christ, it is hot in here. Open the window, please, Joseph. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a night here. Oh yeah, so am I, man. I'm super happy Mia's got such an amazing role. Yeah, well, I think I'm gonna call it a night then, folks. Are you pause with her? Oh yeah, like, I'm not gonna pretend we're like super duper close. We just chat a few times. We've always popped up in each other's likes, etc., etc. Just kind of just like pals, you know. Oh, we're not like I'm not gonna pretend we're like super duper close and we chat every day and that kind of stuff. We're not. We're just pals. Anyways, yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a night. I'm tired. I'm hungry, and we got quite a lot done today. Well then, I think I'm gonna call it a night. Thanks for watching, everyone. It was a pleasure to have you all here. We made plenty of progress on these sprites. I will see you all next time. Have a great weekend, and as always, have a great weekend, and as always, remember to be cool and be creative.